All right, welcome to this presentation on how to become a TSG Pro Advisor, how to get yourself into the tax world. Guys, I've done these presentations before where we've had technical difficulties. So if you can please just drop in the comments if you can hear me. That way I don't embarrass myself. I've done one of these and I've gone like 8 to 10 minutes and people were like, dude, we cannot hear you. So if you can hear me, please comment there on the comments. All right, good. I got one person saying they can hear me. Excellent. All right, excellent. I hope you're not the only one, Elizabeth. Can other folks hear me? Just want to make sure that I'm not talking to myself. We do these presentations all the time. Sometimes we have technical difficulties. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Ebony, thank you. Much appreciated. Absolutely. God brought you here for a reason, girl. Hopefully, I can help you make that decision. So, 100%. Anita, yes. Excellent. Thank you, guys. Man, like I said, guys, we do these presentations all the time. Sometimes on different platforms, YouTube Live, TikTok Live, Instagram Live, Facebook Live, Zoom. Sometimes the technology just doesn't work. So excellent. I'm glad everyone can hear me. Guys, we're going to have some fun today. We're going to spend about 15, 20 minutes. We're going to talk about this opportunity and how to become a tax professional. This literally is the last chance for you to become a TSG Pro Advisor. We stop December 15th, folks. So December 15th, we're no longer going to have any spots available. And there's some reasons for that. And I'm going to kind of show you, why we put some urgency to, taking advantage of this opportunity now. We've been, presenting this opportunity since May. Right when tax season ends, we start showing folks, hey, listen, this is an excellent opportunity for you to supplement your income, earn additional income, maybe start a side career or a brand new career. All depends. We're all in different stages in life. I do these presentations so many times, and I always say, hey, who here said I want to grow up and become a tax professional? I promise you, 11 times out of 10, the answer is I never grew up and said I wanted to be a tax pro, right? You wanted to be a firefighter, police officer, healthcare professional, anything, right? So most of the time, people fall into this career as a way to make additional money, a side hustle, whatever you want to call it. And then before you know it, you're like, well, wait a minute, I'm enjoying this. This is a very lucrative opportunity. I like helping people. I like the amount of money that I can make in a short period of time. This is for me. And before you know it, 3 years have passed by, 4 years have passed by. And guess what? You are a veteran tax professional. This is actually the story. This is my story. I started in 1999. All right. 25 years ago. That's when I did my first paid tax return. I was in college and I was doing it as a part-time job. I wasn't going to school for taxation. I was in school for finance, business administration, and I was doing taxes as a part-time job. I was doing taxes from January to April. I was working for somebody else out of a Walmart. I know some of you have seen those kiosks in the Walmart, and that was me, 19-year-old Carlos. I had a lot more hair in those days, but 19-year-old Carlos was there doing tax returns. And you know what? Fast forward 25 years later, I no longer work for Jackson Hewitt. All right. I am the CEO of TSG Pro Advisor. And I cannot tell you how much of a journey it's been for me to be a tax professional. I still do taxes, but my career has transitioned in helping people get into the tax industry. I remember when I first started, there was no one helping you to start your own tax office. You had to go work for somebody. Your typical H&R Blocks, Liberty, Jackson Hewitt. You had to go work for one of these big franchises. So I'm very anti-franchise. I want you to take full advantage. I want you to make 100% of the revenues because you're going to work hard. You're going to build some awesome relationships with your clients. So we're all going to start off with friends and family. And then from there, you're going to start getting referrals. You're going to work for that. You're going to earn that. And I don't think you should be giving a percentage of your fees away to, one of these big box stores. So we're going to talk today about becoming a tax professional. There is a sense of urgency. Like I'm telling you guys, in the next 3 days, we're going to stop allowing we literally, and we get a lot of folks after the 15th to say, hey, listen, I'm ready now. And I'm going to say, where have you been? We've been avidly marketing this opportunity, letting folks know that this opportunity is available to you since May 1st. And, there's some steps involved. And to be honest with you, now's the best time. If you're here right now, I think Ebony said it best. A higher power put you here today for you to understand this opportunity, evaluate it, and take advantage and say, you know what, this is for me. I want to do it. So, a couple of things I want to debunk right away is, folks, if you are not a tax pro, that is 100% A-OK. No experience is needed to become a TSG Pro Advisor. No experience is needed for you to get into the tax world and start earning a living immediately. All right. We're going to talk about things that are going to show you how you can generate revenue and get a return on your income within the first 30 days of you becoming a tax pro. All right. So don't be shy if you don't have experience on doing taxes. You think it's going to be hard to understand taxes. Guys, this is the easy button. All right. TSG Tax Pro is the easy button on how to get into the tax industry. It didn't start off this way. All right. I'm going to give you guys some fun facts, but we established ourselves 14 years ago in 2010, where we started training, develop, and mentoring the next generation of tax professionals. Every single year, my primary goal is, how can we make the platform more effective? How can we make sure that our members on this platform get more value every single year? How can we help folks that are in the industry make more money? And I'm going to showcase some of those things on the platform. Very exciting things. I'm very proud of all of the hardworking members that have put this platform together. Now we're offering this opportunity, showcasing what we can do for you to now make additional revenue, possibly career change, possibly 100% never work for anybody else ever again and be a solo entrepreneur, and maybe start building your team, building your empire. All of these things are available and possible to you on the TSG Pro Advisor platform. Now, if you're an existing tax pro, don't think I don't love you, because I love you too. I was an existing tax pro when I created the TSG Pro Advisor platform. We have so many members that are tax professionals that come across us and say, hey, I'm stuck. I can't do more than 50 tax returns a tax season. I can't do more than 125 tax returns a tax season. I can't do more than 500 tax returns a tax season. I'm stuck. Year to year, I see the same amount of growth. Sometimes it could be worse. Hey, last year I did 500. This year I'm doing less. Every year I'm doing less. I need help. So TSG Pro Advisor platform is designed 100% to introduce and bring people into the tax industry, help them thrive and grow in their business, and to take experienced tax pros or tax pros that have been in the industry and show them how they can flip their business, start earning more revenue, generating more revenue, getting more clients. And everyone is kind of like in their own custom stage. Whether you're brand new to the industry, you've been in the industry, you left, and now you came back, everyone's kind of in a different stage in their life. And everyone has different amounts of time that they can dedicate to this. So when we do these presentations live before COVID, man, I missed all the live presentations we used to do. But I used to tell folks, you can do this some of the time, part of the time, or full time. Being a tax pro has something for everyone. Some folks can only dedicate nights and weekends. Some folks can only dedicate time during the day because they have other family obligations or another job in the evening. And some folks say, hey, I have no job. I have all the time in the world. Let me jump headfirst and do this full time. There is no limitation on how well you can do depending on your schedule. All right. All you're going to have to do is just dedicate the time to learn the craft, pay attention to what your business mentors are telling you, and start just doing what you got to do. Get those clients, prepare those tax returns, charge accordingly, and start seeing the revenue come in. So before I kind of jump into it, let me tell you a little bit about TSG Pro Advisor, who we are, how we came to be, and I'm going to give you a little bit of fun facts, right? So first of all, what is the TSG Pro Advisor platform? 100% is a comprehensive membership program. This is a membership program. This is not just you pay one and you're done. You're going to pay for this, and you're going to constantly be having access to some of the best on-demand education, live training, and mentorship from successful tax professionals. I think that is what separates us from every platform that's out there. We pair you with a successful mentor that runs a successful tax business. The majority of the mentors they've been in battle with me. They know what it takes to run a successful tax office. They know the demands. They know the crazy clients calling for their refund. They know the clients that are giving them sob stories when they owe X amount of dollars to the IRS. So your mentors that you're going to be working with all run a successful tax practice. On top of that, we're going to give you access to tools like our top tier tax software. This software, as you kind of you see on the right hand side, we pump out annually 65,000 personal tax returns every year through this software. So this is not a run of the mill, download a little software, put in a CD, DIY, TurboTax. No, no, no. This is a top tier tax software that's going to allow you to do personal tax returns and business tax returns. And not just one or two businesses, it allows you to do all business entities. I'm talking about S corporations, C corporations, partnerships, not for profits. You're going to have this is a full suite. This tax software is 100% something that we have vetted over the years. Now, we constantly, as our business grows, we're constantly looking for the best software. So we have worked with the developers and said, hey, you know what? We need the software to do this. We needed to do this. We need to make it easy, accessible. I don't want to have a steep learning curve. You get access to that software as a member. At the same time, we also talk about some leadership training. So as I was talking earlier, some folks are like, man, I can't do more than 200 tax returns. So that we pair them with a mentor. The mentor starts talking to them and says, well, the reason why you can't do more than 200 is because you're all by yourself. You're doing the marketing, you're doing the data entry, you're doing the tax returns, you're the one opening and closing. Wait a minute, you need to start hiring people. And it's scary to hire people. You need to have some sort of leadership training. Or some folks are just waiting on referrals, word to mouth. So they don't have client acquisition strategies. So these are some of the trainings that are built into the TSG Pro Advisor platform. And on top of that, we're going to start talking about some of the best practices that you can do to grow your business. I always tell people, think of McDonald's. McDonald's is the king of assembly line. You got one person washing the lettuce, one guy cutting tomatoes, the other one has buns. You got the young lady over there with the fries. You got the young lady at the cashier. You got the guy over there. So it's all about everyone understanding their job and doing it efficiently and effectively. The same thing applies to tax preparation. Do you have an efficient and effective system? Now, not everyone has a brick and mortar like at McDonald's. I would tell you the majority of my clients, I'll probably say 90%, if not more, are 100% virtual. So the assembly line that we use for somebody who, or I should say the best practices we use for somebody who has, in-face, in-person clientele is going to be different from the assembly line that we have when we have virtual clients. But both ways require you to have an efficient and effective tax practice, efficient and effective habits, making sure that things don't fall through the cracks. You don't create a bottleneck. You don't want to leave clients hanging. You want to make sure that things get done effectively and efficiently. That is all included in the TSG Pro Advisor platform. As I was saying, we've been established since 2010. Within 14 years, we have made the platform better every single year. This year, we've introduced an add-on to the membership. We offer a professional web page, a landing page where now you can, this is what we've seen a lot. A lot of tax pros do not have an online presence. They don't have a Facebook, they don't have an Instagram, and they for sure don't have a website or a web page. So when folks are looking for you, they don't know you exist. One of the number one failures of small businesses is people don't know you exist. How can you get to the level of 1,000 tax returns if you still have people who meet you and say, oh my gosh, let me pick on somebody. I picked on Ebony. Let me pick on Anita. Oh my gosh, Anita, I didn't know you did taxes. Well, guess what? Does Anita have her Facebook page? Does she have her Instagram page? Does she have a landing page? So we've now introduced a landing page, a professional landing page that is 100% designed just for client acquisition. We're not here to see pictures of your cats. We love your cats. We really do. Or pictures of your dogs for my dog people that are out there. What we want to see is that you're awesome, professional, and I want to engage with you, schedule an appointment, and I want you to do my taxes. That we have included in the TSG platform as an add-on on the web landing pages. We have over 175 tax offices that are on the TSG ProAdvisor platform. Within those offices, we have 1,200 plus tax pros. I do need to upgrade this. Our goal, we're trying to hit 1,500 by December 15th. So our growth goal, and we're very close. I got to update this. I updated this yesterday, but we are on track to hit our goal to have 1,500 tax pros. We are going to train, develop, and mentor them to have a successful tax practice. Now, you got to learn how to do taxes. Don't let it scare you. All right. Our on demand education is 24/7. Learn at your own pace. Some of you folks are available in the evening. On the evening, that's when you're going to dedicate your 45 minutes to an hour on learning and getting your tax education, your tax practice done. You're going to practice, and we also pair it with live trainings. Your mentors are going to be doing live trainings with you where you can get some Q&A going on, understanding, not everyone can learn online. Our online education platform, we have where you can read it, and we also have where it's narrated to you. So if you like to run the treadmill at 5 in the morning before you go to work or before the kids wake up, we will be reading to you the tax education that you need to become a successful tax pro. We have over 150 continuing education courses online, and we're constantly updating them. We have a brand new administration that's coming into office soon. They may make some tax changes retroactive, meaning they may turn around and say, hey, it's January 3rd, and all of a sudden we're going to introduce new deductions and new credits. Or they may get rid of some things. They may change the tax code. So we're constantly updating our education platform. Hey, I couldn't make it to today's presentation because the kids got sick. I had to run to work. Today was my time to do the school run. Don't worry. Everything we do is recorded and uploaded on our on-demand education platform. Our LMS is top tier, easy to maneuver, easy to navigate, and you'll be able to get access to any data that you missed. And of course, after you see the course, if you have questions, you can set up an appointment with your business mentor and say, hey, listen, I was a little bit confused about this part of the training, about this tax law or this update or this change. And sometimes, guys, it's not just about tax laws. It could be updates made to the software. So the software is constantly being updated to make it easier for you to process more tax returns. So let's talk about what the membership encompasses. What does the TSG ProAdvisor platform look like? Guys, we're talking about tax training on demand 24/7 paired with live trainings as well. For my folks that are in the Puerto Rico area, we have a lot of folks that are in Puerto Rico. We include training on how to do federal taxes in Puerto Rico. Of course, over here, we have the professional tax software. We have training videos on that. Sometimes you're going to say, oh man, I forgot how to do this. How do I enter this form? You're going to go to the learning platform and you're going to have training, recorded videos that show you how to enter that in. Of course, we have our online courses. We have them on Zoom. We normally don't do face-to-face during tax season. We normally do that in the off season from May to December, but we do also have some in-person, face-to-face online courses. This by far is probably one of my favorites. Again, there is no platform out there that offers everything that we do. And I'd love to highlight this right here. Our social media marketing masterclasses are phenomenal. I know, and my two top tier gurus are on here with me today. We have Jenny and Elizabeth. They are my mentors when it comes to social media. I am not, in 25 years of being a tax pro, I never liked to do social media. I listened to these folks. They told me what to do, how often I need to post, what are the messages I need to be delivering. And let me tell you something, I've seen an explosion in my own tax practice based upon the social media marketing that they have taught me. So some of you are like, you know what? I'm brand new to this area. I don't know anybody. How am I going to get clients? Social media marketing, that master, it is a must. I remember when I started this industry, social media didn't exist. All right, I'm not that old, folks, but when I started this industry, social media did not exist. Then it got introduced as like a fad. Once again, I'm picking the cat people. Put pictures of your cats and pictures of your high school graduation. Guys, if you go on social media now, it is nothing but people showcasing their business, talking about, offering you content, depending on what you're looking at. You guys need to jump on my TikTok and my Instagram and just put my name out there, and you'll start to see the things that I've been doing. You'll start to see the comments. Thanks to Elizabeth and Jenny, I've gotten over 1,000 followers within the last about 4 months. So social media marketing is a must for your business, especially starting in December. We need to start letting everybody know that I'm gonna pick on Ebony. Ebony is a tax pro, and Ebony, we're gonna tell you what to say. So people can be like, "Wow, Ebony, I didn't know you did taxes. I want to schedule an appointment with you." All right. Of course, everything we have is 100% online. So I don't care if you're using a Mac, a Chrome, a normal PC, you have access as long as you have an internet connection. You can access the software, you can access the tax trainings. Of course, you can access the online Zoom trainings that we're doing. We're prepared to be doing a new one next week, actually. I think around the 19th. We're going to be doing what's new because there's going to be there's brand new tax laws that have rolled out. So we're going to be doing our online training for our members on what's new. You need to know these things so you can educate your clients. The information you learn on the what's new, that feeds your social media. If you learn about the new tax law changes, you're going to jump on social media and you're going to let that know to your friends, family. Other folks are going to see you on there, and that's how you're going to start getting your business through referrals, your Google reviews, friends, family, word of mouth. You're going to get access to all of that. And of course, like I said, the leadership training and development. At first, most of you will start off kind of like a one-man army. You're going to be doing everything. And it makes sense, right? Because the hire people cost money, and that's fine, right? So you're going to start on your own, but you're going to start to reach a number. Maybe it's 25 tax returns, 100 tax returns, 500 tax returns. You say, you know what? I can't keep doing this on my own. I need to hire folks. Well, you need some leadership development and training. How do you hire? Who do you hire? Do you hire virtual assistants? Do you hire somebody in person? What are you capable of in terms of the revenue your business generates? So that's all in the leadership and development training that we have available to you. And this, guys, again, there's so many platforms that are out there, but they don't have everything that we do. And my goal is to constantly make sure that the platform is better every year, and no one can even hold a candle to us because we're on fire. We have year-round technical support. So we're with you January to April, which is tax season, all the time. And then, of course, after the tax season. If you roll with us, you'll start learning there's a lot of tax returns that need to be done after April 15th. There are a lot of businesses that do extensions that don't do their tax returns until the last minute. True story. I did a business tax return today. The person has taken that long to get me their documents so I can finalize. And I had to follow up with them. This is some of the best practices that I'm talking about. I have a system that says, "Uh-oh, I started this return back in May, but this person still hasn't given me the documents to conclude it." Finalize the tax return today. They paid. I'm happy. They're happy. And God forbid, if there was a problem, I can call tech support on there and say, "Hey, listen, I got an issue. I forgot how to add this form. Help me out." So you have year-round technical support that's available to you. So, guys, as you can see, we are much, much more than just a tax software. We're much, much more than just a learning platform. Guys, are there tax schools out there? Absolutely. Are there tax softwares out there? Absolutely. Are there social media marketing classes? Absolutely. But do they have it all under one umbrella that has been refined and developed over the last 14 years? I promise you the answer is no. Now, my job is next year when I do this presentation, I need a new little square in here, okay? Because I constantly want to offer more value to the membership to make sure that you guys have access to the best tools so you can generate and earn the most revenue. So like I said, we're much more than just any one of these things. If you want to have a successful tax business and never work again doing anything else, you need all of these things. Can you do well with just the software? Sure. Can you do well with just a little bit of tax training? Absolutely. And can you get some clients with some media training? Yes. But when you start pairing all of these things together and you have a business mentor to help guide you through the way, this is the recipe for a successful tax practice. And not just for 1 year, but for many, many years to come. Like I told you guys, I've been doing taxes for 25 years. I'm going into my 26th year. All right. This is the one thing that I do, and I do it very well. And when you do something well, there's no greater joy than to showing others how they can do it as well, too. So that's where our whole mentoring, training, developing the next generation of tax pros, that's what it's all about. Now, of course, you guys see the value in all of this. Approximately $5,000 is what it would cost if we separated these things and charged them each one individually. I'm not going to ask you guys for $5,000, but I want to show you guys the value of what you're getting on this platform. Grab your phone and take a picture and then start Googling. Oh, I want a tax school. What does that cost me? I want a software. What does that cost me? I want a social media training. What does that cost me? And I need a business mentor available to help me grow my business. I'm pretty sure you're going to pass that $5,000 mark. Now, guys, reason why I tell you we stop accepting folks to the membership after December 15th. There's some things that we got to do with you. So immediately when you become a member, we want to figure out what state are you in. There are 50 states in the United States of America, and there's Puerto Rico. All right. There's probably about 6 or 7 states that have specific, or I would say different requirements. We want to make sure that if you're in that state, we start you on the path to get those applications done correctly, get whatever necessary, certifications that you got to do. Nothing is like moving mountains, but you got to get it before tax season starts. The two probably most complicated ones are going to be California and New York. All right. But there are a few other states that do require a couple of extra things that you got to do. We're going to help you and make sure, hey, if you're in one of those states, this is what you got to do, including the regular stuff you got to do to become a tax pro. Once you get on board, we're going to help you get your PTIN. That's your Preparer Tax Identification Number. You cannot file a tax return without a PTIN. All right. It's not a difficult process, but this is brand new to you. With your business mentor, you also get an account manager. That account manager is going to help you through the PTIN process. Make sure you have the documents ready so when we apply for the PTIN, 98% of you are going to knock this out in about 10, 15 minutes. There are a few folks that it's a little bit more complicated for them to get their PTIN because they have a problem. It's just not easy for them to identify themselves with the IRS. It could be any number of reasons. They got married, changed their last name, they haven't filed a tax return, brand new to the country. So whatever those hurdles are, it's going to take some time to fix it. So that's why we put this deadline of December 15th. Now, this is for you as an individual to get paid for doing taxes. Now, in order for you to send those taxes to the IRS, you need something which is called an EFIN, all right? An electronic filing identification number. This gives you the credential and the ability to transmit tax returns through the professional tax software that you get as a member to the IRS. Again, for most of you folks, you'll be able to knock this out within the allotted time. For some folks, they will have the IRS wants to verify your identity. Some of you may have a problem verifying your identity. Again, last name changes, never filed a tax return. Maybe you just turned 18. So these are not deterrents for you not to do it, but we want to make sure we give you enough time to get these credentials in place. While you're waiting for these credentials, you're already on the live trainings. You're already practicing the tax software. You're already getting all those things. And that's where we have the tax preparation courses. Now, a lot of our courses we are an approved continuing education provider to the IRS. So some of the courses you take, you will be getting CE credits, all right, that you will log in when you have your PTIN, and you will be able to see those CE credits applied towards that. Now, our marketing courses are not CE approved credits because those are about marketing and getting clients. But when you take courses on our beginner, intermediate, and advanced level, those are CE approved courses that you will see those credited to your PTIN. So all of these take time within 2 weeks. All right. Because guys, tax season starts January 2nd. All right. Tax season starts. People want their refund. They're going to spend all the money on Christmas and they want their refund immediately. Now, we're going to train you. A lot of these folks will not get their refund until the second week of February, but you need to be prepared. When a client shows up with their tax documents, you can't be telling them, listen, you're not getting your refund until February. No. Give me your documents. Let me start putting it into the software that I already have access to. And when the IRS opens their doors, we're going to transmit that straight to the IRS with our approved EFIN. All right. So these are the steps that we put in place. This is why we create that sense of urgency. All right. It's not to sell you product, it's to show you that there's a little bit of work that needs to be done because I want to make sure you're ready. Remember, I told you I'm all about adding value to the platform. But if from day one you're not able to make money immediately, then I would take that as a personal failure to you. All right. So there are 4 steps that you're going to go through. Make sure you get everything going. And I like to put it in perspective. I'm telling you the dream, selling you the dream and the opportunity. But I like to put it into perspective for folks. Some people don't understand the power of becoming a tax pro. Now, these are very conservative numbers based on your first year or your first tax season. All right. Now, results will vary depending on a few things. One, did you put in the work? Did you do the education? Did you do your social media posts? One of the first things that we do is on those tax trainings is we're going to show you how you need to get your first 25 clients. That is the fundamental building block of your tax practice. You need to line yourself up with the first 25 clients. We have a training class and it's called First 25 that show you how you want to build your first 25 clients. There's an awesome training from our chief strategy officer. His name is Julio Velasquez. He does an awesome training of you understanding your sphere of influence. All of the people that come across you that you're going to say, wow, I promise you, they don't know that I do taxes. So these are people that are available to you that help you build that list of your first 25 tax returns. From there, we're going to show you how to, from these 25 tax returns, and this is our second program, which is Road to 100. We're going to show you, hey, from those 25, I need to get 75 more clients. And it's basically training on how to get 3 referrals, a minimum of 3 referrals from each of these 25 in order for you to get 100 tax returns. Now, this is all year 1, which is 100% feasible and doable. Now, depending on your area, but national average, the average tax preparation fee is $400. I know some of you are rolling your eyes and say, oh my God, I paid more money when I got my taxes done. All right. Some of you are saying, wow, I paid less. It all depends on your area. Okay. We have a lot of clients that are in Georgia. This number here is super low if you're in the Georgia area, as well as clients that are in Texas. All right. Now, we do have clients that are going to be in different states where, you know what, $400 probably isn't the average. It might be a little bit less, but this is a very good benchmark to guide you. So if you only get those 25 folks, all right, you're looking at getting a gross revenue year 1 of $10,000. I am not capping anybody here, but I want them to see the revenue potential. What part-time job can you get for 16 weeks and generate $10,000? There are very few opportunities out there like that. With the platform, we're going to prepare you and have you ready to earn that year 1. Now, I'm not mad at you if you did this some of the time or part of the time, but I want you to know this is your average potential, all right, for revenue growth your first year. This is your average potential here. So I want you to get trained, complete your list of 25 tax returns, and then train yourself some more from our platform and say, how do I ask for 3 referrals from each of the 25 tax returns that I got? And that's going to set you up for a potential revenue growth of $40,000. Again, I am not capping you. I didn't say you can only do 100 your first tax season. We have folks that broke 300 tax returns their first tax season. Insane. Now, they did have an existing book of business because they were insurance agents, but they were able to cross sell another service to their existing book of business. Then you can say, oh, Carlos, I'm not an insurance agent. How am I going to get all these people? Some of you are very big and involved in the church or in other social circles, where as long as people know that you're the tax professional doing their tax returns, you've already established that relationship of trust. And that's part of the training that happens from your first 25 to now understanding how do you get to your next 100 tax returns. So by no means am I saying you can only make $40,000 your first tax season. The sky is truly the limit. You can easily turn into a six-figure practice your first tax season. But I think this is more feasible for everyone to understand as well and say, wow, I know 25 people. Go into your phone and go into contacts and show me how many contacts. That's what I do. When we used to do this live, I used to pick on somebody, and I'm gonna pick on Yvonne because Yvonne's the only one who asked a question. So I'm gonna pick on Yvonne, and I'm gonna say, Yvonne, go into your phone right now. iPhone, Android, I don't care what it is. I want you to go into your contacts. If you guys are sitting there watching me and laughing at me, go into your contacts and click on contacts. I clicked on my contacts and I have 2,524 contacts in my phone. I promise you, me being 25 years in the industry, not all 2,500 people in my phone know that I do taxes. That just starts to show you that you know more than 25 people. You probably know more than 100 people. All we got to do is now apply the trainings that are on the Pro Advisor platform. Let those folks know that you are a tax professional. These 25, and I'm giving you guys away too much. This is why I don't do these presentations. I know Elizabeth and Jenny are saying, stop talking, because I'm giving you guys so much right here. These 25 folks, those are the 25 people that if you walked up to and said, hey, listen, I am starting a new career. Will you support me? And you will quickly see that you have more than 25 of folks within your circle that will help you, support you, want you to be successful. And after we have their support, the second question we say is, who do you think you can refer to me that will help me achieve my goal of completing 100 tax returns? Guys, I've been doing this for 25 years. One of the things that I have noticed is clients feel that they're part of your journey. When I first started, I mean, people didn't know me, they didn't care about me, but over the years, I started building relationships. And folks used to say, wow, Carlos, when I used to see you, I used to wait only 5 minutes. Now I got to wait 2 hours because the waiting room is so full. And you know what, Carlos? I referred half of those people out there to you. And I used to say, you know what, 100%, I appreciate that. That client they felt like they were part of my journey of being a successful tax pro. And as long as I reciprocated and showed that appreciation towards them, they continue to bring me more people. And that is the embodiment of the trainings that we have on getting the first 25 and then completing your road to 100. So before I keep giving you guys all this stuff for free, we talked about the opportunity that's available. We talked about the cost of what it is to become, to get on the Pro Advisor platform membership. So as you guys see, and you can start Google fact checking some of these things, you can see that we're worth more than the $5,000. This is what we do. This is what we want to train you to be, so you never have to work for anyone else again. You can start your own business, be a tax entrepreneur, start to hire, develop, train other people on your team so you can do more tax returns. That's what this whole platform is about. Now, Christmas came a little bit early, guys. Christmas came a little bit early. So we are on track to hit our goal. To make sure we hit our goal, this platform, we retail it at $13.99 today and tomorrow only. All right. We are bringing back our Black Friday special of $8.99. All right. I'm going to show you where you got to go to sign up and take advantage of the $8.99 special. That is for the annual membership. You'll make one payment of $8.99 and you get access to the entire platform. Within 24 to 48 hours, we schedule you an appointment with your account manager, get that P10 application going, get that EFIN application going, set you up with your business mentor, account manager, make sure that you're taking the courses, you're on the training, you're on the right path, you understand everything that you got to do. No man or woman is left behind. We want to make sure that you are successful. Now, I got something for everybody. So we do have a monthly membership. All right. So if you're not able to make the $8.99 annual payment, we have the monthly membership that normally requires a $2.99 setup fee and then $99 a month. We have waived the setup fee so you can start with $99. All right. That'll be $99 a month. All right, until you've satisfied it till next year. This is an annual membership. Every year we have updates. Every year we have to change the tax software. So every year you're going to make money as a tax pro. All right. So you can start with as little as $99. We've 100% waived the tax. I'm sorry, we've 100% waived the setup fee. This offer is valid today And tomorrow, midnight tomorrow, not midnight tomorrow, 11:59 p.m. tomorrow, which is Friday, Friday the 13th. All right. It will no longer be available, guys. It'll go back to the regular price. And then December 15th, or actually December 16th at 12 a.m., we will be closing off and no longer accepting new members. All right. And again, it's about letting you know that tax season is around the corner. We've got some setup fees that got to get done. And, not setup fees, I'm sorry. We got some setup work that we got to get done. And I want to make sure everyone has 100% access. I want to make sure everyone has, guys, I do not want you to invest $100 and not make $10,000. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to invest $8.99 and not make 10,000. I don't want you and you don't want me. All right. But if you understand and you see the vision of what we've been able to accomplish, over 1,200 members are doing this every single year. If you think this is for you, not even if you think, if you know this is for you, guys, we have removed all barriers for you to be successful. All it takes is for you to make the commitment, whether it's going to be $8.99 or $99 a month, and turn around and say to yourself, hey, I'm going to invest my 45 minutes into an hour on this brand new opportunity. That guy is around the corner. You're going to see a return on your investment, all right, in about 20 days, all right, in less than 3 weeks. January 2nd is when tax season starts. People are going to say, I spent all my money on that New Year's Eve dress. Now I need my refund, all right? This is a real thing. 25 years, I've heard it every single January 2nd or 3rd when tax season starts. I need my refund. All right. So you're going to see a return on your investment immediately within 2 to 3 weeks. All right, guys. So to take advantage of this opportunity, all right, you can scan this code right here. Oh, Elizabeth, you added this for me. You're so awesome. You can scan this code right here. All right. And I'm going to show you guys something. I am going to show you what the website looks like because I want you guys to see it. We had to move some mountains to bring back the Black Friday special. All right, we had to move some mountains. So let me bring this back. I want to share with you guys the actual. Let me share with you guys where we at. Here we go. I want to share with you guys the actual. So if you go to jointsgproadvisor.com, I'm just going to refresh it real quick, and you get to see this tremendous good looking dude right here. All right. And you can see a presentation on what I did. You can register to watch another webinar if you really need to see another one. But if you come down here to our membership, this is our value. All right. This is our normally retails at $13.99. If you were to click on purchase, and you're going to see that we now have the Black Friday special here at $8.99, guys. I'm sorry it's a little bit small, but this is the Black. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Bigger? Yeah. Look at that. Boom. We have our Black Friday special here at $8.99. This is going to expire, all right, 11:59 p.m. tomorrow, Friday the 13th. And I told you guys, I got something for everybody. Christmas comes early. If you cannot make the investment at $8.99, we still have a special for you where we waive the setup fee. Okay, we have waived the setup fee. And all you have to do is pay the $99 to get started. Pay the $99 to get started. You have access immediately. And guys, I promise you, it only gets better every tax season. I tell people I'm the coolest tax nerd you'll ever meet because I'm passionate about this. I love helping folks. I love making sure that they have access to the things that they need in order for them to be successful. So I see that we have a few questions on there. So I'm going to answer them. I think we just have one for Yvonne. But Yvonne says, what if you already have one? I think you were talking about the P10 there, Yvonne. If you already have one, you're ahead of the curve. All right. So once you sign up, we're not worried about setting up your P10. We're immediately getting your EFIN. All right. If you already have your EFIN, excellent. There's some paperwork that we need to get from you to get you processed because we want to make sure your P10 and your EFIN right away is on your professional tax software. And guys, our 2024 software is already available. So 2024, we're going to do taxes in 25 for the 2024 tax season. Our software is already available, guys. So you can start putting in clients now. And that's one of the things that we train you on when you do your first 25. I don't want you to wait till January. All right. When you're having Christmas dinner with your family, you say, hey, Maria, I do taxes now. Oh, okay, cool. I would love to support you. Can you be my tax pro? Absolutely. Give me a copy of your last year's tax return. Let me start putting it into my software now. She's going to say, oh my God, you can file now? Not really, but I can start putting information now. So that way, when you get your final W 2s, you get your 1099s, you're ahead of the curve. So these are some of the trainings that we're going to show you and teach you and how you can become, you know, I want you to be the best tax pro out there. You're not working for H&R Block. You're not using TurboTax. You're the real deal. You're a tax pro. All right. You're a TSG Pro Advisor. You're a member to an awesome platform. If you get stuck with a complicated tax question or a client, that's what you have a business mentor for. We're going to train you on what to do when you have a complicated question and you say, you know what? I got you. Let me speak to my business mentor. And you don't say, I need to speak to my business mentor. I have a team. Okay. You have a team that's set up to help me with these complicated tax returns. I'm going to get back to you. All right. We're going to teach you how to handle all of that. Because, guys, 25 years of doing taxes, I don't know every tax return under the sun. I've seen a lot because I know a lot, but I don't know how to do every tax return under the sun. But I have a team, just like you. I have a team that's going to help me deal with all of these tax questions and tax situations. All right, guys. So, fam, I appreciate the time we spent together. I'm going to put this back up just in case those of you that didn't get a chance to see it. Let me just put it back up. Elizabeth was awesome at creating that for me. So definitely scan that QR code with your phone, type in join.tsgproadvisor.com. If you were invited here by Jenny, Elizabeth, or another mentor, they have their page that they shared with you. Go ahead and sign up on that page as well. We want to make sure you get paired with them immediately. They're going to see that you joined, and they're going to right away make sure that they set you up to become successful and make money. All right, guys, appreciate y'all. Have a great evening. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I hope to see all of you on the other side, December 15th. All right, guys, thanks so much. Appreciate you guys. And with that, I'm going to end our presentation today. Thank you.